Everybody, Tommy, Almost Zen TV here. I wanted to talk a little bit today about going with the flow. Now, behind me, you see I have a switch, possibly for not much longer. So I might have regretted the purchase, but anyway, we're not talking about that today. That's in another video. I wanted to talk about going with the flow because if you haven't known, the Switch 2 is pretty hard to get. And Switch 1 was hard to get. Now back in the day, for the Switch 1, they had a presentation in like January, a couple months before the system came out, and I wasn't really interested in getting it too much. I watched it and then I'm like, oh, that was pretty cool. And then decided when I went to bed that night, like, that it was just cool. So I wake up the next morning early and I'm like, man, you know what? Let me just check this thing out here, look and see if there's any available. Go to Target, 7 something in the morning, boom, there's one available. I just grab it. I'm like, well, that was weird. And launch day comes, I get it. Arrives on launch day. I didn't even try. A lot of people were hemming and hawing and trying to secure a pre-order, and I just like got up without any hype, without any like stress of like, oh, I got to get there, keep reloading the page, and I got one. Fast forward 8 years to this one. They announced it, I watched the direct back in April. They announce it. I just go to their site to see if there's any more news about it. Again, not too crazy about having it. Really was playing PlayStation for the last couple months. And then they had a little page on their site where you can click and register your interest in it. And then they would email you, and you would be in some queue line, and they would email you when it was your turn to shop. So I just clicked it. Time goes on. They announce a date that they're going to start sending out emails. Now I did this like right after the direct ended, so I thought I'd be high on the list, but I just did it and didn't think anything of it. So May comes around and they start sending out emails. They never send me one. No big deal. I just keep playing my PS5. Didn't care. Now all this time people are, trying to secure the pre-orders online with the retailers, and they're going crazy, and you read all the threads about it and everyone's stressed out, I might not get it, or this place canceled my pre-order. No big deal. Because I just put in an email and let it slide. Next thing you know, the day comes up where they're available. Again, not interested in it, really. No, I'm not going too crazy about it. And I need to go get an album from Target that I wanted to use in a frame, which I'll show later. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go do this. I'll go grab the album. I could put it in a frame, because they had it clearance, by the way. So that's why I wanted to get this album at Target. It was 30 bucks. They had it for 8 something. I had seen it at another Target, didn't get it, regretted it. So I says, all right, I got home I said, tomorrow I'm going to go to my local Target and get it. The day I go to get it, because I'm nervous, I want to get there early. I don't know if they only had 2 left of this album. The day I happen to get it, now keep in mind with the Switch 2, I hadn't been paying attention to it. The day I happened to go, that morning was the day the Switch 2 came out. I go to check the Leon album, the Leon Bridges, to make sure they have it. They do. And while I'm there, I'm saying, oh my God, the Switch comes out, because I see the banners on the site. I clicked it, it said available. I'm like, wow, I'm going to be there. Probably not going to be there, though, when I get there. I walk in, there's Switch 2 sitting there. I grab one. Get home, play it, blah, 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 and then I check the pulse on YouTube, read it all over, and everybody's flipping out. Mine didn't get here yet. I pre-ordered all this months ago, or I missed out on one. I tried all these retailers. I went to this store, to that store, and I just walked in and got it. Now, I'm not saying everyone was able to walk in and get one, but I didn't have to do anything. There was no pushing against the current, trying to do all this, all these extra movements that weren't necessary. I just went with the flow of it, paid no mind, and I got it without any extra motions or worry or any massive amount of turns. I just rode my boat gently down the stream, Wasn't worried about not getting it, and I got it. Moral of the story here is to go with the flow. Because I do notice a lot of people got it with making a lot of movements and being stressed out about it and trying, where I just walked in and got one. Saved myself a lot of stress if I was so inclined to be stressed about it, but still see so many people on podcasts, oh, I didn't get mine yet, it's not here, what's going on with Walmart? Maybe they could have just went in and walked in and got one. Now, they also could have walked in and not got one. But the point is, it became unnecessary to go through that. Because I left it up to just the flow of life. And I could have also went with the flow and not got one. But I did get one. So the point remains that I was able to roll along merrily down the stream. And I played a little bit of that. Mario Kart, I got Yakuza 0, and then started thinking maybe I'll get rid of this thing. I'll talk more about it in other videos, but just vibe with something. You don't have to, it doesn't require life for you to keep pushing against the current, trying to ride against it. You could still, things can still have the good outcome with minimal worry, minimal movement, and not fighting so hard against something. I'm not saying trying to get the system was like going against the current, but a lot of extra energy wasted when I'm living proof it doesn't have to, mentally or physically. Just, I paid no mind to it. And I happened to go that day to Target, and then I was like, oh my God, it's the launch day. Boom, there it is, grabbed it. Because I had a Switch 1 and I loved it. I'll talk more about the Switch again because I was tempted to get rid of it. I do like the cheap PlayStation 5 games, and it's like having the best version of them and I can get them cheap. I already had Yakuza 0 on the PS5. This one I paid $50 for, but it also has some extra stuff in it, but I started thinking I have the game. I don't want that to become a thing on this. Anyway, where I'm just buying games that I could buy like for $5. Anyway, there's a story right now. Go with the flow. Try it with anything. Just chill out a bit. Like, you don't have to. I know everyone fear of missing out. They got to get it, and they're all over the place. Sometimes all that extra energy put into something and you end up with nothing. Like, imagine two paths. Someone's going all over the place, stressed out. You see us going down a line, and I'm just going down, living my life casually. They're making left turn, right turn, stress, trying this, trying that. And we all end up at the same place launch day. And I've just kind of walked casually, grabbed it. And all that hemming and hawing, they either got it with a lot of stress or maybe didn't get it. In any event, message of the day here is go with the flow. Go with the flow, guys. It's a story as old as time, but boy, if there's not a perfect example of it. Row your boat gently down the stream. All right, everybody. I got to get back to thinking about this. There's PS5s on sale at Target. What to do, man?